It's the Harley Benton TE-70, which should be interesting because some people think I hate everything and some people think I'm a huge Harley Benton fanboy. Hello and welcome to another video with me, Elmo. It's good to have you along. Today we're checking out the Harley Benton TE-70 Paisley Black. Personally, I think it's interesting because I've had a couple of Harley Benton Telecaster style guitars. You're not allowed to call them Telecasters or the internet police will come and arrest you. And I've liked one, the TE-62 I think it was. I really liked that one and I kept it for a long time. And then there was the 52 which weighed a lot. I don't know how much, but it weighed a lot. I do know how much this weighs. It weighs, I've jumbled my notes, 3.55 kilograms. So it's not the lightest guitar in the tool shed. But it has a girthy neck, which might explain some of that weight. How much is 3.55 kilos in lubs? LBS? I don't know. Yeah, you tell me. It had just a minor bit of fret sprout, which I took care of. And it's made of basswood, and maple neck and maple fretboard. C-shaped neck, so it's girthier than a modern C. That's what I read. And it has a 42mm nut and Roswell pickups and Wilkinson bridge. So that's good. Yes, it says Wilkinson. So let's play a bit on the Roland Cube for some clean sounds. Oh, it costs 185 euros. So you can buy this and not be ruined financially for the rest of your life, even if you're not Jeff Bezos. This is what it sounds like when it's not plugged in, or plugged in but volume's off. Ooh, fingering A minor. This will tell all of you tonewood aficionados that something or other. Right, let's get it over to the table and check some measurements and set it up a bit better. Before I go on, I would like to say that this video is very much sponsored by the good people who support this channel in various ways. One way you can support the channel is that there's a link in the description where if you buy something that way, for instance this guitar, you will help out the channel at no extra cost to you. It is an affiliate link. But I'm going to recommend that you don't buy this particular guitar, even though I will be saying that it is quite good. There's another guitar that I'll recommend that you buy, from which I will not get any affiliate money, because it's not available at Thomann, whom I have the affiliate deal with. But if you do want to support the channel, just buy your strings or whatever from the affiliate link and you will support the channel. Above all, a huge thank you to anyone who supports. Right, we'll do the Harley Benton Telly. Real quick, I'm curious to know what kind of switch it has. I'm absolutely certain it's the crummy kind. If it's not the crummy kind, my nibbles might explode with delight. If it comes with the crummy kind, that's no big deal because usually cheap guitars do. Yes, it's the crummy kind, which might last. Let's see if I can get this in shot. It's that kind, so that you know to recognize it. So you know to recognize it if you're upgrading parts. Maybe that's something you might want to upgrade, I don't know. The thing about it is it doesn't do anything bad to the sound, it's just something that might break quicker. I heard someone say that it could last 10 years, but it could also just last a day. And I had a Jet which I sold, which the guy contacted me, and it had instantly broken. But on the other hand, I've had tons of cheap guitars that I've sold and haven't had any complaints. So it's always, even expensive stuff can break. But I'm always a bit curious as to which switch they put in. Let's see some measurements. Nut height. Let's do that again, that wasn't good. 0.65, it was good. 0.61. Harley Benton has a pretty well cut nut. Harley Benton does nuts well. Let's see how much relief. Oh, it's a bit much, it would seem. Why am I singing? Yeah, I can get a 0.5 under here. Let's adjust the neck. Is it this one? Yes, it is. Feels like nothing happening, no resistance at all. Now we're getting some. I think it was quite a bit, so let's turn it just one more time. Let's see. Is it in tune? It was in tune when I bought it. It's sharp. It should be sharp actually, because I just mucked with the neck. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm stretching the strings. That means when I bend a string, it won't stretch that much and I won't get flat notes. Close enough. Let's see. Let's see. There's still a bit. I can't get the 0.5 under anymore. 0.3. Yes, I can get that under there. More turning of the Allen. One and maybe a second slight turn. Way better! Yeah, I can't get the 0.3 under there. Just about get the 0.2, but that would be fine for me, I think. Let's see what the string action is like. Actually, let's show you a trick how you can check your relief without a nut. Digital nut slotting. Without a notched straight edge. There are many ways, but one way is get a capo, push the string down on the last fret and see how much relief you have on the 12th. Very, very, very little. Should be very, very little. It's basically so that when you fold a piece of paper, you can get it under the string. Just about. In terms of a feeler gauge, if you have one of those, just about 0.1 without the string moving. But a 0.2 already moves the string. So that's something to aim for. Let's see what the action is like. Do we have to adjust that? I like bits of higher action than, especially most shredders. Then again, I don't consider myself a shredder. I'm just someone who plays shred occasionally. 0.2, sorry, 2.0. 1.4. That's weird. Let's try that again. 2.1. Yeah, it is a bit high. So, let's get an Allen key. Just do a slight turn. This looked like it lowered it a lot compared to the Strat I did earlier. It didn't. These are the kinds of pieces, saddle pieces, where one piece controls two strings. Let's see, and that is now 1.8, 1.64. And that's it, really, for this guitar. Not going to do anything more. This is the third one that I'm filming today. I've mostly just been doing this. I want to get to playing. I find that's infinitely more satisfying. Although this is fun as well. Right, back to the I can't believe it's not a telly. Let's try it with the Marshall and get to some sorts of conclusions. One more tuning for the world. Let's see if it has any rattles or dead notes. Here's the thing. That kind of a rattle you can just about hear. Yeah, bits of a rattle on the second and third fret. But especially the third seems to be the problem. Yeah. That's the only issue that I can find that's a real issue with this guitar. It had a couple of rocks, slight buzzing, but sometimes you get this where you bend up and you get this kind of thing where you reach a certain point in the bend and it just dies because the frets aren't too great. I mean, it's 185 euros, I think it was. It says Wilkinson on the bridge, Roswell on the pickups, Harley Benton on the headstock. And I can't believe it's not a Telecaster. And with a bit of setup, it works well. The next thing I need to start to learn how to do is to do a bit of tappity on the frets. I'm going to use a really crummy guitar and try to save that. So if you want to see that, subscribe, because it might be that I just destroy the guitar. I plan on making a comparison video also on all the Harley Benton Telecasters. Not in the same way I did one on the Strat style guitars they had, where I bought each and every one. I'll just buy the rest that I haven't tried and kind of combined old videos with new videos. Whoops, dropped me pick. I can really recommend this. One other thing that I can really recommend is that you invest a bit of time in learning how to set up your guitar, because it does do wonders for even budget-friendly instruments. The thing is, you have to do a setup anyway. So if you're going to be using more than just the one guitar during the course of your life, chances are you can actually save quite a lot of money by learning to do it yourself. At least the real basics. So it's well worth investing in that. Because otherwise you'll be paying a luthier every time to just do that kind of stuff. But this is a pretty nice Telecaster style guitar. One thing I don't like is the volute looks horrible here. but it doesn't feel too bad, so it's an aesthetic thing. I think it's a bit clunky, the neck, but everything works the way it should, and it's just 185 euros. God damn. Guitars ain't what they used to be. Back when I started out, budget guitars were horrible. Some still are. This is way better than a Squire of a similar price. Now, every time that you go and buy a Harley Benton from the link in the description, you help out this channel, because I get a percentage of the sales if you've clicked my affiliate link, and the same goes for if you buy strings or whatever. But in the interests of actually serving you people, I'm not going to recommend that you buy this guitar, even though it is a very good guitar for the price. I'm going to recommend that you buy this. It's the Jet JT300, which is even better than this. This is properly good. I haven't done any setup on this, and it's brilliant. And it's around the same price. And I don't get any affiliate money for that, so yeah, don't give me any money. But if you do want a Telecaster style guitar, I highly recommend this. If you haven't seen my video on this, that's here. If you do want to support the channel, please do so. Above all, I hope you had some use of this video, and I hope you have a nice day. Be kind to each other and yourselves. See you. Goodbye.